Morning, folks. Down here in Dyes Valley this morning. Today is October 18th, so Tuesday. Actually, Winn-Dixie Jacksonville Open Week. We're looking at a little bit of rain today. There's a couple different cells popping up, and then around 9 o'clock it's forecasted to get quite a bit of rain. So we're preparing for that right now. We have guys running all over the place. In a bit of a rush here this morning, but what we're witnessing here in some of these fairways, some different areas. I'll post some photos on the blog as well of a mole that was attacking our number 7 green. Finally, we caught that guy. But by far the most effective means of catching moles out here has been using these mole traps. So I'll just go through with how we're setting these mole traps, and hopefully we get this guy here. This is number 15 fairway. You can see this just popped up on us. He was working over in the rough here a little bit. We did have a mole trap there. We're unsuccessful in catching him, but we're going to try to get him in the fairway here. So first thing you do is kind of pick your area that you want to set the mole trap. This straight line here seems like a pretty good area. Straight lines seem to be the best because you know that they're going to go through the openings in your trap. So I'll step that down. Okay. Then you take your flat shovel, center it on that hole. Get a pretty good opening on one side. Wiggle it around a little bit. Set the trap down and kind of measure where the next shovel needs to be. It's like right about there. Wiggle it around. Go back to the other side, give her a quick wiggle as well. Okay. Then to be sure you have movement, I like to flex this thing down first. Put it in the hole. Be sure it's good and loose. The trap needs to spring back up, so be sure you have a lot of movement there. Be sure it's centered with where the mole was going, the original mole hole. Push your tab down. A soil probe works pretty good for that. Push that tab down good. And to be really effective, these things, sometimes you got to just get a hair trigger on them. So they'll snap up right away when the mole goes through the trap. So there's your hair trigger. Okay, so now what we have is, we have 2 openings for the mole to go through this trap. Okay, when he goes through the trap, what he's going to do is he's going to push the turf up. It's going to pop that little tab there, and the spring's going to spring up and catch him body and all. So the good thing about this way is you actually know you killed the mole. We use other methods out here, Talprid, little gummy worms, that kind of stuff. And there's different traps, some spike traps that we use as well. But this is probably one of the most effective traps. So we'll put this out here on Tuesday morning. Flag it off so nobody steps around it, and hopefully we get this guy. But we'll keep you updated on that, and how we're progressing here. That might be a little bit of an edit, but anyway.
This is Sam Bauer.
This is Sam Bauer from the TPC Sawgrass Agronomy Network signing off. Now hang on. This is Sam Bauer from the TPC Sawgrass Agronomy Network with a quick and effective way of catching those little feisty moles. Have a good day, folks. All right, guys, back in 15 fairway. This is, what is it, right about 1 o'clock right now. So we set this trap out this morning. You can see it's sprung up. I haven't looked at it yet, but it's a pretty good indication that there's something in there. You know, sometimes a mole could pass through, but what the best thing about this right now is you can see that the spring sprung up all the way. So it means it didn't grab onto any soil, didn't grab onto any grass, and hopefully there's a mole between the spring and the ground here, but we'll find out. So pull up real gently so that the mole stays in the trap. There's nothing there, dude. Sometimes I like to dig around a little bit and see if we got him and he stayed stuck in the hole or not. Okay, so nothing. We'll try a new location here.